Hey everyone, my name's Aaron. I'm here to teach you a little bit about art journaling. This is going to be for people who are brand new to art journaling. You have no clue what's going on. I've got a couple of videos coming up for you. So, for starters, let's start with some of the basic tools and products that are used in art journaling. For starters is Gesso. Gesso is a primer. Think of it like when you're painting a wall. You need to prime it first whenever you're painting over a dark color to get it back to white. That's what Gesso does. Clear Gesso, on the other hand, is just clear, so whatever you see is what you're going to get. White Gesso comes out white and black Gesso is black. But clear Gesso is nice because it still allows paper to accept wet media. I work in an upcycled book for all of my art journaling, so it doesn't like to accept wet media. The paper's not built for it. It's not heavy enough. It's not sturdy enough. So in order to be able to accept it, I gesso most of my pages. But the clear Gesso is cool because if you want to be able to see the book text underneath, you can use the gesso, the clear Gesso, and still be able to use your inks without harming the paper, and it still gives it a good texture. So at any rate, Gesso, it's great, good primer. Does come in clear, black, and white. I use the white Artist Loft Gesso from Michaels. It's $20. You can use a coupon. You get a big old bucket of it. It's great. Perfect for art journaling for newbies. You know, if you're going to be painting canvases for sale at a gallery, I would definitely suggest you buy a better quality. But the Artist Studio works perfectly for art journaling, so I'm happy with it. Other than Gesso, some things you may not be used to are matte medium. This is Liquitex Fluid Matte Multimedium. I don't really care for it. It's too watery. It tends to make all of my images buckle whenever I collage things. I use the Golden Soft Gel medium in matte. This is my preferred collage medium. So this is my favorite. So there's that. You always want to have a good paintbrush, and if I could find mine. This is a 1-inch flat paintbrush, got from Michaels. I use synthetic. It just tends to work better with acrylics, and you don't get a lot of the hairs falling out. Spend a couple of dollars on a good brush so you don't have a lot of the hairs fall out. So you want a good brush. Well, just what I needed. Signo white pen. I have a couple different white pens. I also have the Sakura Jelly Roll white pen. This one doesn't work as well on top of acrylic paints. So it's a good pen, it just doesn't work on all mediums. The Uniball Signo white pigment pen is a pigment ink, and it works perfectly on top of pretty much anything. So I highly suggest you pick up one of these. Other than that, regular black pens, either the Zig Millennium, or I know Sakura makes a black pen as well, but I have the Millennium. Some of the inks and everything I use, I love the Dylusions inks. These are some of the best spray inks ever in the world. The colors are so very vibrant. A lot of my pages I make using the Dylusions inks. This is one of them. It was gessoed, and then I did a little bit of stamping in the background, and then sprayed at the top, sprayed with water, and then dripped it down. I'm on a Dylusions kick. I just love the colors. The colors are amazing. So that's all acrylic. But at any rate, love Dylusions inks. And of course, Distress ink. Distress ink is great on art journaling. I like to put clear Gesso down when I'm doing this. I've noticed the white Gesso tends to make the colors a little creamier, if that makes sense, which is good if you want that. This is the Distress inks with clear Gesso. It was clear Gesso and then the inks over the top. And then This is white gesso with distress inks over the top. So if you see what I mean, it makes them a little bit creamier. They're a little bit more muted, the colors, but they blend really beautifully on top of gesso. So that's kind of the difference between the colors. And actually, those are some of the same colors. That's the crushed olive, that green, and that's the crushed olive as well. So you can tell the color difference. So, distress inks, love distress inks. I have all of them because I'm a weirdo like that. Collage items. Anything you can find, you can collage into an art journal. We bought new sheets and I saved the packaging for all of my collage items. So, it actually worked out perfectly because it had little pockets where the label was. So I keep all of my text in there and then all my pictures in the big spot. So I'm a big fan. So I have tons of magazines with her in it. Other than that, I use various acrylic paints. These you can buy at Michael's. I don't care what brand. I tend to use the craft paints because I'm not going to spend $11 on a heavy-bodied acrylic paint when I'm just smearing it in a book. And, you know, really just playing around, having a good time. There's no point me spending that kind of money. So I buy the cheapest stuff I can find. Some of it's from the dollar store. Some of it's a little bit more expensive. When you start buying, like, Folk Art makes an extreme glitter line. It's extremely glittery. They're not kidding. Not sure if you can see it in this page, but this page was made using pink paint over gesso and then the extreme glitter over the top. So if you can see that shine, they're not kidding when they say extreme glitter. It's extremely shiny. So those are some of the basic items used in art journaling. There will be a class. I'm going to be teaching a class coming up in July 15th, so this month. It's in Las Vegas, so if you're in Vegas, stop on by. I'd love to see you there. The link to my blog is down below the video, and hope to see you there. And have a great day. If there's anything you want to know about, questions you have about art journaling, drop me a line. I'll get back to you.